Hey, we're back. Who's up for some Mirror's Edge relay race?
Who's ready to see Juan win today?
Me, for sure. But I'm biased, so who was gonna see? Who wants to see Carlos lose? Yeah, well, that's how it goes at the Mirror's Edge relay race. So I'm Sajiki.
I'm Lei.
There we go. And we're not going to lose. Actually, we have a word from our sponsor real quick before we start the race.
Yes, we have a word from our sponsor, Wivery, who made all the skins for this relay. Her message reads, "Graphic design is a passion. I am a Juan at heart. Aw. And it's hard for me to design a good Carlos skin, relatable. So I gave Carlos a little Easter egg. Their shoes look like they stepped in shit." Thank you, Wivery, for contributing
very nice.
to the victory of Juan.
Yeah, and we also have a sponsor message by Team Carlos,
Who
which
cares?
I'm just
Who
not going to
cares?
read.
Throw that away.
Yeah, so without further ado, I think we introduce the winning team. And
Yes.
since I'm a Juan at heart, I'm going to introduce my favorite homies. Get back my commentator's cheat sheet real quick. And let's have it hear you. Sorry, have me hear you for Team Juan. There you go, guys. Commentators very prepared. Let's go. We start in order of appearance with Yisk.
Woo!
Zweek.
Woo!
Mr. Walrus 3451. One is in the name, by the way, by Mr. Walrus. And we have Eris, Lurven, and Sorix. Awesome gentlemen, very handsome, best players at the video game. Yeah.
I think.
So sorry
Sir,
that you have to do this.
Can I take you away for a second? How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. I was in the practice room grinding. Felt pretty consistent. Haven't played in a while, but I think it's gonna go well. I think we got this.
You heard the sheer confidence, classic Team Juan member. I think we are ready to go. Oh yeah, we have to introduce Carlos as well, unfortunately.
Yes.
So in order of appearance, we have Xoneris. Can we get some boos? Boos, yeah?
Oh, you can also get claps. Get clap. Come on,
No
come
clap,
on.
yeah.
Some claps. Some claps.
We have Xoneris. We have Vahisht. We have Myths. We have Jackyrite. We have Catalystz and CodeNameMeteor. All right. Enough clapping. That's good.
All right, so with that, we have the teams ready. Again, just to say that again real quick, you can donate at any point during the Mirror's Edge relay race. You can donate and change our bias. So Lei and me are going to be biased towards one team at any point. You can donate. You will see the barn very soon when the tech is going to switch over to the race relay layout, which you can do right now. I'm pretty sure. There we go. Let's go. And I think I'm off camera, but I will be on camera very soon.
Where is our camera?
I'm on camera again. Hello.
Where's the camera?
And I think without further ado, we start the relay race. I can't currently see the commentary bias, so I'm just going to keep shitting on Team Carlos.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
We will let you know when it changes.
Okay,
All right.
perfect. All right. So let's say we start the race in 3, 2, 1. Go. There we go. There's the commentary bias as well. And we have training skips on each side.
Yes.
And maybe that gives us a little bit of time to explain a little bit of the tech real quickly.
What is this? Xoneris' game is so bright. I can't watch this. There we go.
And both of the teams are failing the first chain in the game. Very nice. Oh, the mouse is not plugged in for Team Carlos.
Well, Yisk is just taking a moment to show off some cool tech.
Oh, this is
Whereas-
one actually. This is one.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Yisk is actually just choking right
Yisk,
now.
yeah, very nice by Yisk. Both of
Oh,
them
wait.
are having struggles with the first chain in the game, of course. They're amazing players on Team Juan. Yisk, of course, knowing that trick and just failing it to show it off a little bit. But yeah, Mirror's Edge overall, pretty hard game when you're a Team Carlos player. Pretty easy for Team Juan. But what is the basic movement tech that we're going to see here? Fail Team Carlos, really, really pathetic. What was that, Lei?
That was a kick glitch. So basically, whenever you wall run on a wall and you kick off of the wall, you get a frame during which you can jump. basically there's a invisible platform that appears, and you can see that.
Oh, and Yisk showing off very nice here with the reaction time. Wall run, really nice. Can we get a huge round of applause for Yisk here, showing off, and then going for safe strats here, up this. Oh, nice, and actually deciding against it. It's gonna go for show off here. Jumping down,
yes. And he gets it, oh my god!
Home. Very
Yes.
nice, and he's ahead a solid 10 seconds of Team Carlos. So let's see if they're also gonna go for reaction set.
Meanwhile, Xoneris is
Oh,
just choking.
yeah, I should have went for the reaction
Yeah.
time, honestly.
Oh, am I seeing this right?
Hold up. No, Team 1 is still in the lead. It's all
okay,
good. Yeah,
okay.
you're seeing
My
it
bad.
right.
Yeah, I'm seeing things.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's a lot of movement tech that these guys are going to be constantly doing. It's a very, very fast-paced game. Also, we have some donations coming in, but trust me, there will be some time during the run where we're going to be talking about. But first, this is like really, really cool to see Carlos struggle so much to get into a single vent. I mean,
Yes.
it's not how you press the space bar. That's about it,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen. Carlos cannot even do that, as a matter of fact. But yeah, so again, if you guys want to praise Carlos a little bit, you can send your donations in, and then
So Yisk actually opting out of Gloss Chain, very smart.
Yeah,
very
very,
smart.
very, very
thinking. There's
smart.
no
Let's
need
see.
to lose this race.
let's see if Xoneris is going to do that to finally come back from that disaster of a run so
Of
far.
course
Also
not.
not
Coward
going for
things.
a coward.
We're seeing cowardly
Yeah.
behavior here, not going for the chain.
Yeah, that's pathetic, honestly. And I mean, this movement is simple, and still somehow Xoneris is probably going to fuck it up somehow. Like, it's really, really simple. But yeah, okay, we see here he's cruising towards the end of the level, and prologue is almost over for Team 1.
Almost over.
Is he going to go for the 360 swag?
Are we about to switch players?
No, actually after 1.
Oh, after one.
After Chapter 1, named after Team 1.
Yes.
Yes, and
No,
prologue is
actually,
over.
we are switching.
We are switching. I'm just completely not on top of my game. Very nice. Oh, and we have Zweek here, one of my favorite players, best keybinds, most handsome, favorite color of the sweatshirt. And here's Vahisht coming. Can we get a round of applause for Xoneris,
Terrible.
even though he's a Carlos?
Yep. And Vahisht actually taking forever to set up. Did he even press his button with his binds? Whatever. Anyway, so Zweek is currently blazing through this chapter. As you can see, he's about to do an insane skip.
Oh, we have something really bad happening here.
Oh.
So we're actually really, we don't care about this race anymore.
Anybody want to
So-
grab some to eat? Maybe.
We could be biased towards the commentators. Commentators
Yes.
are really handsome,
Yes.
really well prepared. They have a cheat sheet here, which they don't even need.
True.
Like, they're just really smart people.
Oh, wow. Team
Yeah.
Carlos actually taking the lead in
I love
everyone's
Team
heart.
Carlos. I love Team Carlos so much.
Actually, the best team ever. What is Zweek even doing? Does he know how to wear a headset?
Zweek, maybe you should like put the microphone like in front of your.
We have
and
Team
Team
Juan
Juan,
trying to help.
Really struggling here.
That's kind of cheating. But, you know, that's how you know them, the
I
classic
mean, kind of
cheaters.
cringe to almost new game in Chapter
Yeah.
1, honestly. But
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah, let's just like.
So the run is invalid, technically. Yeah.
But yeah, let's just watch the right-hand side of the
Yeah.
screen here and watch some beautiful gameplay by Vahisht.
I agree.
Just going again here and going again. And
Just
it's
really
just like
showing
we
this
keep
trick
going, like showing how hard it can be to press Q and spacebar, and it can be very, very difficult in this game. We're joking, but this game is stupidly hard, and actually they've nailed like a neck to this
Especially if you're on Team 1.
Yeah, I mean, Team 1
Just
is
impossible. Actually, what's really cool, for a second, you can actually see, they can see each other when they pass each other due to the community-made multiplayer mod. So you can see how Vahisht is trying to make this a little more exciting by giving a head start to Zweek here, who will definitely need it.
Vahisht actually jumping down again here to give one a little bit more of a lead. Jumping down again, very nice by Vahisht. I like the trash talk here.
And if Team Juan could pay attention, this is how you enter a vent.
It's very simple, actually.
Yes, it's actually very simple.
And actually, Team 1 is the best team in the world. I love Team 1 so much. Yeah, smart play by Zweek, just like not wasting any time in that room by simply not being able to get into a vent there.
Just going for it.
Oh, and beautiful.
And
Let's
look
see
at
some
those
wall
pants.
boosts.
Look at these pants.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, wonderful design by our graphic designer, who of course also is a Team 1 player.
What else would it be?
And now some beautiful
Could
movement here
Team
in this
Carlos
section.
please show off their shoes real quick if they have a moment?
Yeah, they're probably full of dirt.
Full of their own gameplay?
Yeah, that's
probably.
true. Yeah. They can't hear commentators? They can hear commentators. If I
course they
speak up
can.
really loud, no. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool movement tech. You can see, if you look on the left-hand side of the screen, there is a little wall run here, and a kickglitch that Zweek's, of course, going to get first try. Very nicely done there. Kick glitches in this game are actually very, very interesting. You can steer kind of the angle you get out of the kick. You can control the height you get out of the kick. And something really, really interesting is also that you can chain kick glitches. Kick glitches allow you to chain movement together and stack the speed. So the players, if they want to go optimally, of course, which is Team Juan's main motivation to play the game, they chain as many kick glitches together. There's also some other tech that's a wall boost. Maybe you want to explain that real quick?
Of course, of course. If you jump while you're along a wall, you will get a lot of speed. And you will see Zweek maximize the use from this ability, while on the right you will see Vahisht terribly fail at the attempt. Probably here he's going to get caught on the wall.
See, turn around. I knew it. Yeah, a simple wall boost and just getting a turnaround on that. And some really nice reaction time here by Zweek.
Yeah.
Enjoying himself a little bit. Really cool movement. Okay.
That's looking really stylish, that little slowdown. Yeah.
Showing off the pants for a little longer. See some wall boosts here. Wall boosts are...
Well, Vahisht is touching the elevator door for some reason.
It's cringe.
It's probably very unhygienic when you think about it.
Shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, so wall boost, if you look deeper into the wall, you actually gain more speed. We're going to see Zweek do it here. Double wall boost, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Very, very nice. Clap for that.
Actually, it was terrible now that I think about it.
So much.
When you compare it to how well Vahisht does it.
And Vahisht here going for the wall boost, of course, and they will be he's skipping. He got
doing
one
some
there.
jumping,
Very nice.
small wall boosts everywhere.
One.
Yeah.
Very nice wall boosting.
Meanwhile, yeah.
Wow, I love Team Carlos so much, actually.
Zweek actually jumping up the stairs. Like, what are stairs made for?
Yeah,
to jump up them.
Commentators are not prepared. I have to say. Are we switching again after this? Yeah, of course we are. I knew that.
Yes.
So there's a switch coming up here on the left-hand side, but probably if Zweek is gonna fail that, yeah, exactly. I knew that. So we have some more. We have some more time here to watch Vahisht catch up, actually, and they're not far behind.
Yes.
There is one particular kick glitch. It looks like a simple kick across the.
I actually would suggest you wait for Vahisht to get there and don't actually watch Zweek.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay, Zweek got it.
I guess he got it.
I guess.
You're gonna see it done much better on the right-hand side. And
we're switching.
We're switching. The best team is actually switching to
Vahisht, first try. First try is the kick glitch. Very nice. And just catching up, and that means after these keybinds, we will have two players. Go up.
Yes. So for the terrible team, we have Mr. Walrus, probably the most washed player this game has ever seen. And on the left, we have the one, the only, Too Many Myths. Probably one of the greatest prodigies in Mirror's Edge speedrunning right now. And what does Walrus do?
He's wearing the headset the wrong way. That's how prepared he is. Very nice, Myths. Just getting some style in there. Also tabbing out of the game, opening Windows real quick, reinstalling Linux here. He knows Windows is the inferior operating system. And
and Mr. Walrus is struggling.
No, he's not.
Can you imagine, Sajiki? This man made a tutorial.
No, he's not struggling. He's the best player in the video game.
Oh, yeah. My bad. That's actually a great tutorial. You should go out and watch if you want to learn this game.
Yeah, I really don't know why Myths has the time, like the effort into... Oh, my God, what is he going for?
Oh, my. Mr. Walrus first trying the hardest trick in the game!
That is insane.
Crazy. That is
insane.
Now we'll see Myth struggle to do the same thing.
Myth is actually going to try for the same chain here. Of course, it's going to be impossible playing for Team Carlos. Going for the swag. He did a 360 for no reason. He's going to fail it now. Yeah, that's classic. I mean, should have just like maybe went for the safe strat.
Should have maybe watched Mr. Walrus's tutorial a little more.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. And then Mr. Walrus here cruising. He's going to go for a really cool trick here, dying. Just to
completely
show off a little
intentionally, of course.
Yeah. And now it's going to fly up a little bit here. Oh, beautiful there. Very, very cool little tech that was pretty recently added to the speedrun. Of course, because all these players, we keep jokingly shitting on some of them. So these players are, of course, all pretty good at the game. And something really cool about the relay race that we see different strats because of different skill levels. Oh, I'm too slow.
Yeah. Actually,
wow. And Myth's actually getting it right as we change the commentary bias.
First try.
Beautiful, and he failed it. He didn't get it. He did. I didn't hype that up. I didn't hype that up. No. But yeah, it doesn't matter. He's on Team Carlos. There's no way he's gonna fail a single time more than that. Like this is just beautiful canals.
You know why they call him myths?
No, tell me actually.
Because Team Juan is gonna be a myth after this.
This is why I got this guy on commentary.
Yeah.
This is why. Yeah. But yeah, maybe now would be never mind. Let's switch.
Walrus dying again.
Let's check out Myths here. He's surely gonna get this now. Like being on Team Carlos on the superior team, has to wait for reaction time now. Never mind. Is waiting for a reaction time. Really smart. This is just good thinking by Myths, and this is why he's on Team Carlos. This is why they hired him.
Actually, clearly making sure all the walls are where they are supposed to be.
Yeah, he's just checking out, like, is this correct? And then going left, going right. He has the reaction time now. Let's see. This is surely a beautiful attempt at this trick. Okay. Not going for the 360 this time.
This looks good. Ah, almost. So close. Someone, slippery wall. It's easy to fall off there sometimes.
Yeah, this is gonna be no problem. I mean, Walrus is just like the oldest player on the grid. Probably he's like 80,000 years old. I'm pretty sure Walrus is like, I don't even know, like how old they get.
He's probably still the fastest runner in the retirement.
Oh, and just like failing a simple kick glitch here. I mean, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Also being in a very notorious checkpoint, if for some reason, and I'm sure Walrus will somehow find a reason being on Team Juan. He dies during this checkpoint. He's going to go all the way back to the very beginning and attempting the canal skip again and missing the kick glitch.
What I also love is the dedication from Myths, just going for the trick again and again.
Yeah, it's really good thinking.
Eventually it will have to
Eventually
work.
we'll save 10 years by doing it. And that is just Team Carlos. I love them.
Yes.
Very, very nice.
Gentlemen, if I may.
You may.
You may.
We have had a $100 donation from Czechoslovak Marathon, who's put that towards Team Carlos, and with that, we are now over $30,000. God, you love having a crowd. We have $25 from Sphere, who puts that to Team Juan. We have, we're just going to speedrun these. We have $15 from Trigger towards Team Juan. We have $10 from Phoenix, who says, this will be the end of Carlos' dominance, and I'll be honest, I love an underdog story, so I'm with him there. That's towards Team Juan. We have $10 from Claire, who says, donation on behalf of the mom of Halo Runs. Oh.
I get it again. Yeah, well, it's looking good for Team Juan, I gotta say, but of course, they're still a terrible team. And there's a lot of terrible people coming up later.
Yeah.
So, even if Walrus is going to get this beamer, which of course he doesn't.
Of course he doesn't.
And then actually failing here as well. This is kind of
What
simple.
is this? Is this like supposed to be a
and going
dance
for the
or
beamer,
something?
It just keeps failing. That's a good start here for Walrus. Like that's what you're supposed to do. For giving Juan some time to catch back up. And actually Myth is so smart, actually decides to opt out of that strategy and is going to play the level in the way it was intended by the developers. And I mean, we like that as speedrunners.
Yeah, and Mr. Walrus is actually heading into probably the hardest chapter in the entire game. And I mean, if you want to see someone fail horribly at every single strat in the game, then the left side is a stream for you. But but if you want to see some actual good gameplay, then I would recommend you actually keep watching Walrus.
You would actually keep watching Walrus, yeah.
It's $1.
Walrus by $1, by the way. So, yeah, I love Team Juan a lot, but like $2 could change my opinion.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I would never root
what is this by Myth?
against.
This is cringe. Oh yeah, classic. I'm failing to grab the pole there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Walrus actually going for an insane strat here. Like, oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, and it's
First
not over,
try,
but
the
like now
climb.
it's gonna go straight and skip an entire checkpoint here, and of course no reaction time.
Of course, no
And
problem, no reaction
there
time.
we
no
go,
problem.
very nice.
You can clap for that, yes. Incredible. I could never root against Team Juan.
Yeah, so there was
Even
a really,
for
really
$2.
that strat was a really, really difficult skip. You chain together a bunch of extremely precise movement like you usually do in this game, and it doesn't give us commentators enough of a chance. You really need a PhD degree to understand anything in this game. The movement is extremely complex, but not for Team One, of course. Team One has it all routed out, and Walrus is just cruising here.
Clearly.
And yeah, Mist just, I can't even see what's going on in the screen, to be quite honest with you. It's so dark. I don't know, maybe they should have like considered upping the brightness or something. This game is really dark.
Like Mr. Walrus's game is very clear. You can see everything very well. It's well lit. Well on the right side.
It's
Kind of want to go to sleep when I see the right side.
Perhaps we can take some time to call out our Juan supporters at home.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, again, you guys can donate at any point in time to change our opinion on Mr. Walrus 3451.
Perfect. We have a $61 donation from Anonymous to put the underdogs back in play. We have a $25 from Tiny Tally towards Team Yan as well. We have a $15 donation from Sphere again towards Team Juan. We have... Oh, that's Carlos. Not reading that right now. Need to donate for more. We have $10 from Claire, says donation on behalf of the mum of Halo Run. She said it's really cool to see gaming groups coming together to put on a show from charity. Much love and good luck, but she also knows that Team 1 best team.
And actually, Walrus, okay, just like setting it up a little more because he knew, of course, the donation reader needed some more time to finish the donation.
Even turning on reaction time.
And I don't
there.
actually care if Walrus gets it at all. Like, I'm just indifferent at the hardest trick in the video game.
Actually, what is this like?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Myths actually catching up at lightning speed.
This is so cringe that Walrus is not going for reaction time.
Yeah.
Reaction time makes cranes free, and for some reason, Walrus just like
He just
decides against it and wants to show off for no
these
reason.
5 seconds are
This is
gonna
just
make
a
all the
simple,
difference.
It's a simple kick glitch. I mean, you just like, it's a kick glitch. We do millions of them every day. Yeah, well, I guess it's just
Meanwhile,
Team Juan trying to show off Crane's kick glitch.
Oh, and meanwhile, Myths going for the swing fling.
The swing fling.
Oh, using reaction time.
Cringe.
Wow, really coward move.
There's actually two insanely cool tricks going on at the same time, and
actually, Myths getting in first try too.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Can we get some claps for that?
And I believe we're swapping here on Team 1 side, but we don't really care about that. It's
They're even swapping slowly.
actually, I love Eris so much.
Yeah. Actually, it's actually my favorite. Wait, sir, can I get a hug too?
I mean, look at Team 1. They have
Wow.
time even to hug the commentators.
I touched the Team Juan member.
Yeah.
I'm
And it
never
was
gonna
beautiful.
shower again.
Me neither. Me neither.
Team
Team
One are
1
true.
being amazingly...
Sabotaged. Team 1 being sabotaged by Team Carlos.
Team Carlos actually deleted the files of Team 1 on that PC.
They deleted the game.
Wait.
It's back. They
They
fixed
delete-
it. They fixed it. Wow.
Team 1 is so smart by like
Was
coming
that-
up with new strats on the fly here.
That
Beautiful movement.
That must have been Yisk's amazing tech abilities.
It must have been Yisk, yes.
Actually.
It was 100% Yisk.
Oh, we're gonna see an amazing what?
What? Eris?
Eris actually taking a little bit of a detour to show us more of this beautiful game.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. Thank you to Team 1 for that. There's, of course, a skip for all of this, but Eris is deciding against using the skip, of course, to
They
give
seem to have
Carlos
some pity on
Yeah.
Team Carlos,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
very justified. Like, you don't have to do it, but it's
yeah,
very noble of them.
Yeah, I know, of course. Eris is the best person.
It's just the best. If you ever like talk to Eris for even 1 minute,
You immediately know.
I'm kind of out of words, really.
Eris is a keeper. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now Miss, on the other hand, like. Oh,
really
and actually,
struggling.
yeah. You have time, but losing to Jackknife, well, I don't know about that.
He's not even a player.
Yeah, it's just that NPC.
What? Everyone who played this game won against Jackknife.
Oh my god, that was really spooked me there.
Eris just being straight up punched in the face.
I love this cutscene. I haven't seen this in the run at all, like in my entire life, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, will Eris be able to hit the insane timing in this cutscene? If you miss it, you die.
What?
And Eris died.
That was so unfair. The guy clearly had a weapon.
That is Trump, by the way. Well, maybe not. Sorry. Yeah. Well,
Eris
gotta do
actually-
it again. I told you.
Actually very quick to realize their own mistake and fixing it immediately. Meanwhile, Mivs.
Oh my lord,
wow.
I love Miss.
Oh.
Really, really nice. And Eris, I don't know what you're doing in that cutscene. Like, did you know there are skips for all of this? Have you seen the tutorial by Mr. Wars? Yeah.
Yeah.
Big mistake on your part.
Yeah. Can you get up? Stop laying around.
Oh, and Miss actually approaching 3i3C here as well. Maybe it gives us a little bit of time. So you got to climb this wall here all the way to the top to go out of bounds. This climb is very, very finicky, and Miss, of course, having no struggles with that. Beautiful, even getting the speed wall there. And now there are two kick glitches.
Of course
A
you'll
wall
get
boost, deep wall boost, kick glitch, and now another deep wall boost,
No
and Miss
reaction
actually
time.
failing
Really
it.
smart, saving 5 seconds.
Yeah. He'd go for it again. He just said that is, of course, very smart. Punching the wall in anger and frustration, of course, but he doesn't really have to. He's on Team Carlos, the winning team, the one that's up by 7-2 in the all-time scores. Still don't know how they're doing that every year, but I guess.
Meanwhile, Eris is just checking the elevator shaft. Or
Yeah, I
something.
don't really know. I don't want to watch the left-hand side of the screen at all right now. It's like.
It's all gray. What?
Yeah, I don't know. I hate that chapter anyways. Chapter 4 is terrible, and Eris is for some reason deciding to show more of it, and now doing some weird animations. My code? Who said that? Okay. Yeah, that's disgusting. You don't know. No, it's Team 1.
Woo!
And actually, I totally missed.
Easy
Sorry.
for Miss.
Commentators are very prepared. That is a very, very tough quiz.
He skipped an entire segment of a chapter there, going from the 3A straight to the segment 3C, which is why the trick is conveniently called 3A 3C.
Yeah, it was probably named by Team Carlos because it's such a cool name.
Because it's such a cool name. Actually, terrible name.
Yeah, I hate that name. Team Carlos really had no idea what they were
Team
doing
Carlos
with that
have
name.
no creativity, just naming it after what it does.
Yeah, it's really
Kinda
it's
lame.
so stupid. And this movement may be cool, okay, but like
Sure.
you failed 3A 3C before, so
Yeah.
it makes it all not worth
Does
it
it even
anymore.
matter?
Like,
Like,
why do you
yeah.
even go for that stuff?
Meanwhile, Eris actually... Wow! Chapter 4, my favorite chapter?
Chapter 4, I love it so much. There's the best autoscroller in the game coming up.
Watch this. Actually gonna be ahead of the train.
Oh, nice. Laying down there,
Yeah,
chilling a little bit on the ground.
Taking a breath, yep, important. If you've ever... Yeah, you're about to see Eris do... have you seen Outrunning the Tube?
And Eris, of course, is not going to get hit by the train here, like 100%. Is looking back just to taunt the train a little bit, but the train is not going to catch up.
Actually
Whee.
letting the train pass. What a noble move.
That is so smart. And the guards are a little bit unlucky there, just taking a little sleep.
They saw Eris and just went.
It's like they fainted, like, oh my god,
Eris.
the most handsome Mirror's Edge runner.
Oh, and Miv's going for RT kick cranes. Of
Gonna
course,
have this
losing 5
precise timing
seconds.
here.
Just losing 5 seconds for no reason.
Yeah, you can clap
It's
for
just
that.
a kick glitch,
You
really.
can clap for that. And we're about to
Yeah.
switch to the next player. Not that we really care, but it will be Jack. And there we go. They're optimally switching, of course, here in the cutscene to climb back from that insurmountable lead that Juan has on them.
Yeah.
The lead being $15, of course.
Of course. Which you could change with $16.
And oh my god, look at Eris. How are you feeling right now? Chilling on the train?
Good.
Yeah, it looks really comfy up there. And I would also be chilling if I was on Team 1, of course. Eris definitely not fumbling with the chair here. There's no way. Just keep clear of that little cable here. Yeah, perfect. Just gonna fix that for Team Carlos. There we go.
I mean, I'm still rooting for Team 1, but Team Carlos are getting more sympathetic.
Yeah, it's like I like them a little more,
Yeah.
but
Now
I'm
that-
not entirely sure about Team Carlos, of course.
Of course, Jack I might like him a little more than a second ago, but clearly struggling with the easiest tricks in the game.
Yeah, it's like
Can't even get over the fence. This is a parkour game. You can't even jump a fence.
Oy. And actually,
I actually like him way less
I
now.
like Jack way
Even
less now. I don't know. Like after getting that trick, $15 less to be
Yes.
quite honest with you.
That's like 400%.
And Eris is going for the Italian, like what is going on movement.
Yep.
And the beginning of chapter 5, of course, going for a stupid chain here, just to show off a little bit. I mean, he has all the time in the world. Team Carlos is fallen asleep at some point and taking a little nap.
Maybe Jack should take that train.
And Eris, I don't know where you're going, but beautifully showing off the level there all the way to the right. We never see that, actually. But Eris, of course, wants us to see parts of the level.
Oh, very smart.
again, going
Going for all the difficult strats, really making use of that, of being ahead.
Yeah, I love Jack so much, actually. Jack is my favorite roommate at ESA. I've never had a more favorite roommate.
Yes.
A $1 roommate, actually.
Did you notice he's also incredibly funny?
Yeah, he's really funny. He's just really smart. And I don't know what Eris was doing earlier, trying that impossible chain that nobody has ever done except for maybe in the IL. Yeah, kind of stupid. It doesn't make any sense. And Jack actually cruising through chapter 4 here. This is beautiful movement from all the stuff you can do in that level, which is not a lot, I have to say.
And look,
Just as I say it,
look at Jack's pants. They're kind of cool.
yeah, well, I love them, to be honest. Like, they're not kind of cool, they're just the best pants in the video game.
That's true. Oh, they are
They're the
amazing
worst
pants.
They're just really good
No,
pants.
they're actually like the best pants ever.
Oh my god, pants.
Where can I buy these?
And let's see if Jack actually will also take
Is that
a
a
little chill.
ESA donation reward?
And Eris going for a cool strat here, but we don't really care. Like
we can't get the pants as a reward, but you can get our t-shirts. So if you're getting your donos in, make sure to put them towards a reward and a target incentive.
Yeah, that's actually a brilliant time for donation because Team Carlos is chilling and Team 1 doesn't matter, so you can just.
We have lots of donations, but I'm only going to read out the ones from clever people who vote for Team Carlos. We have a $21 donation from Henny saying everyone donating to Juan should be ashamed. Oh wait.
Yes.
For Team Carlos. We have another $10 donation from Henny. Carlos is the only team. Juan is a fluke, voting for Team Carlos. $40 from Jet Me, who got their Gisbert Honk shirt and voted for Team Carlos. A donation that I'm not going to read because they're dumb. $25 donation from Cotty, who's voted for Team Carlos. More bad donations. Bad donation. Why would you do these things? $80 donation from Helmet, getting their Gisbert Honk shirt, their Metroid shirt, going for Team Carlos, and getting Metroid Deep Freeze, any % as their incentive. $10 from Unintended Chaos. Let's be real, Carlos is just so based and fair that Myths wanted to give Juan a fighting chance, voting for Team Carlos and contributing to Nova the Squirrel bonus stages. Bad donation. The next donation was a bad donation. $10 from Takanole. Sorry about that. That one's on me. Much love. Big fan for Team Carlos. $1 from Two Planks. I believe that was earlier when we got a $1 lead. I'm going for noodles. Bye, Planks. Bring me some back, please. Team Carlos and Metroid on that one. $10 from Goop. Let's go, Team Carlos. And the crowd?
The crowd, any Carloses? Any Carloses?
$15 from Vegetas131 for Team Carlos. Remember and put towards your incentives. $10 from 8B Waffle again for Team Carlos. $45 from Trigger from Team Carlos and for Home Alone 2. I believe that's all of the donations that are actually good and fun to read as opposed to these terrible donations.
Hold up, actually.
Sorry, I have some amazing donations to read out.
Yeah, you get to sit down now, wee man. You pick your allegiances.
Boring Team Juan reader.
Yeah, I love Team 1 so much. I always did. And Jack actually opting out to go for the chain here, going for a little climb here that of course saves like 1 second, but it doesn't really matter.
Very silly.
It doesn't matter. And Eris, of course, showing off a little more of the level, giving Carlos a little false hope. But of course, this is the year of the Juan. There is nothing between them and the victory at this point, I'm sure. There's
Look
just
at the pure skill here. Oh my god. Even
has a watermark.
touching the fence.
Look at the subtle off-weight coloring. Sorry. On Team Juan's screen. That's raised lettering. I can't believe Eris prefers like. No, okay, I stop now. Yeah, beautiful gameplay on the left-hand side. Am I right? I'm just gonna stop talking. No, what?
I'm not even throwing intentionally anymore, by the way. For those of you wondering.
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? Yeah, of course you were
heard
throwing
it here,
intentionally. Yeah,
Eris
it makes
out of
perfect
pity
sense.
for the other terrible team.
Yeah, which I like a little bit more
Slightly
here.
less terrible team.
But we have a really cool trick coming up that Eris is going to first try, of course, that we always get needlessly hyped about in this community, even there are like way harder things to do than
Give us a second.
the Maul Beamer.
What is your guess, good sir? How many times will it take? One time. Of course, the word from one Juan,
And
always to be trusted.
Team Carlos getting excited
course,
about a
Eris
simple
is gonna get this
kick glitch
first try.
chain. I don't really know why.
What is Jack doing?
He got cheered on by his team, but I don't really know why. Like, it's Carlos gameplay. But yeah, so coming up on your left-hand side of the screen, Eris is going to first try this very soon. He's going to press Q on the 1/61 frame timing perfectly here. Yes?
Yes, yes.
There we go.
Easy, wow. First
Beautiful.
try, well done. Wow, just as predicted.
But I mean, we got to say Jack caught up a little bit, which of course only was all on purpose so that they would like somehow feel better about themselves. But of course, in the end, one is going to win, like with a really tiny margin to be extra destroyed at the end, you know? Yes.
I mean, yeah, Team Carlos are just terrible losers, so you really don't want them complaining afterwards that they didn't have a chance, that they were sabotaged.
And actually,
or
Jack
anything.
coming up to Beamer, but it's going to take him like 1,000 attempts. 950, 951,
Well,
yeah.
whatever.
No big deal, okay. Yeah, we get it. You can
40th
press Q.
attempt. 40th attempt.
Nice,
What's
you can
that?
press Q. I love actually Jack so much.
Well, he did that so fast.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was first try Beamer, and yeah, one of the hardest tricks that we have. Yeah, and we're actually getting very close to the end of chapter 5 here, which I believe means the teams are going to... What is Eris doing?
Eris! Still throwing.
Commentator's getting upset here, actually, at the player on the
Yeah.
left-hand side for the viewers.
I feel like Eris tried to mask this as intentional, but throwing is just what Team 1 does.
Yeah, it's in their name, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, Team 1 is just a bunch of losers. Can't spell Juan without... loss. But yeah, we're swapping here to the next player, who is going to be
None other than Lurven.
I don't really care though.
No,
You can keep playing, but I'm pretty sure Lurven has forgotten his mouse. He's gonna have to use somebody else's mouse for this video game. Has to tab out and install some new software to cheat, I guess.
We also are watching a terrible player try and swap his controls. Can we get some Team Carlos donations in?
Yeah, sure. I mean, anytime.
We have $10 from Myths, who has donated with the text "Curse of Ra," and then described the hold, and then described the entire mythological history of the country of Egypt in about 170 hieroglyphics.
That's really smart.
Donating for Team Carlos. We have $40 from Akoma, #Team Commentators. Well, maybe if we get a $40 donation in the other direction and make it even, we can get Team Commentators. They're getting their shirt and putting towards Carlos and Deep Freeze bonus at any % run. We have $25 from Silver, Carlos Never Lose, voting for Carlos. $10 from Senpai, Parkours, for Team Carlos.
Wow, and look at Catalystz.
Every other donation, I think, looks actively terrible, and I refuse to read it.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. In the meantime, Catalystz is rebinding his stuff here. Really smart thinking, realizing there was something wrong and just taking the time real quick to set it back up. Really smart.
Well, look at Team 1.
And Lurven is going to fail this
Just look
simple
at
trick. There is a 100% consistent strat that I get really upset about if people fail it, and Lurven is 100% gonna fail it.
Team 1.
Wait, are you using my... wow, he's using my setup. That's disgusting.
Ugh.
Actually, that's perfect. I love it. Using my setup, it is so smart. It's literally unfailable.
Wow.
You press the R button, then you look to the left, and every time you get in
It
there, and I'm
just
pretty
works.
sure Catalystz is just going to fail it because he doesn't know that simple setup.
Never mind, we can now go back to reading all of the best donations.
Yeah.
We have $41 anonymous to Team 1. We have $5 from our very own Goosebert to Team 1. We have, oh no, there's so many now. We have $24 from My Cat Eats Tacos for Team 1, putting that in for the Metroid Deep Freeze run. We have $75 from Juan Gira. It says, we are witnessing the most legendary underdog win of all time. Go Team 1. We have $10 from Henny. It says, feeling pity towards the ones. Don't, they're winning, they're best. We have $50 from Soft Sound towards Team 1. We have $25 again from Juan
Yeah,
Gira.
who cares? Who cares, though?
Oh no!
Who cares, really?
Never mind, we have epic cool donations for Team Carlos. We have $10 from Eris. I'm so sorry, voting for Team Carlos.
Wow.
What?
The
Wow.
treachery! To be fair, after a showcase from such a horrible player, you do need to give money
Honestly,
to
not
charity.
that dumb. I would do that too if I was on Team 1 for this long.
I'm loyal to Carlos.
What?
I've been on Carlos twice. You forced me to be on Juan.
Okay,
Never.
We don't give him
Never.
the microphone anymore. The
Yeah.
commentators are sacred here. They're
Yes.
the best in this entire showcase, and they know exactly what they're talking about.
Team
For
1,
example, Team
more
Carlos.
Like, more like one more practice session would have been good.
Yeah, and that's why the commentators are the best, right there. Can we get a round of applause for this man here? Amazing, thank you. Yeah, and actually, all jokes aside, Team Carlos has caught up substantially, which of course was to be predicted by the beginning of the race. Of course, Team Carlos are the best players.
Of course.
And Catalystz is just like zooming through this mission. Beautiful
Having
movement.
no trouble with this at all.
Yeah, you can get excited, but it's Team 1. I don't know. Walrus,
Yeah.
like, yeah, nobody claps for Team 1.
Getting stuck on the pipe.
Yeah, getting stuck on everything, I guess. Getting stuck on the toilet
Landing on the
earlier.
you know how dangerous that is?
Yeah, and we're going into chapter 7 here, and there's a really dumb strat that Lurven could go for if
Should go for
if he
it.
wants to do it like if he wants to fail like 18 times in a row, which I'm pretty sure Lurven would be very, very up for. Okay, nice, taking an
course,
alternative
already
route here,
failing.
which is just really slow for no reason whatsoever, and
Wow.
failing on that
Oh
simple
my
movement, dying
God.
to the barbed wire. Excuse me. This is the kind of stuff that they make us watch.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, it's almost like they could have practiced beforehand.
Right.
Disgusting. And yeah, going for simple movement and still somehow almost failing it, and now needs to make it over this gap here with a simple kick glitch.
Meanwhile, Kata, oh my god, is he
Thank
gonna land on
you.
the train?
And Kata is aiming
Landing
for
on
the
the
train.
train.
Beautiful.
So that is so
That
brave.
is so precise.
That is so brave too. Landing on the train.
Yeah, that's a really precise trick. Yeah, and Lurven, on the other hand, is skipping the entirety of Chapter 7 here.
Doing it the hard way. Why
and
would
just
you do it
failing.
like that?
I don't know.
Why would
it's the
anyone
worst
do it
strat,
like that?
and this one is the even worse strat. And yeah.
Falling in the water?
Why are we watching the left-hand side? Catalystz is catching up on every second here.
Oh, yeah.
Getting over this gap, of course, taking a little bit more time here. Taking a step back. He knows that kick glitch is very precise. He has to be scrolling deep into the wall. And I don't actually mind who's winning.
Lurven.
Can we just, like, do something else? Can we want to play Outcast?
Yeah, sure.
Sajiki and Lei, what do you think about your handsome co-commentators?
Actually, I love.
I love this guy.
I love this guy. Too.
They're
He's
staring
like-
lovingly
he's-
into each other's
He
eyes as
invented
we have an
vehicle
amazing
pers-
commentary team here
Yeah,
today.
amazing teams in general. Like Tech is amazing.
Amazing.
Over there, amazing. Zed is amazing. You guys doing a fantastic job reading donations.
The only one I really don't care about on tech is
any of the
Yisk.
teams.
Is Yisk really?
yeah,
That's
Yisk,
tech
yeah.
guy. That's kind of like
Oh.
no opinion really.
Yeah, Meteor's
the
coming
rest.
in, but like I guess.
We're now in the true hashtag commentary team zone. So we have a $1 donation from
was
Mr.
that?
Lay. I don't know how you've managed to do that while standing up there, but you put it, your full support to Team Carlos. You're showing it.
Yeah, but
Yes,
I mean, do you really care about
Does
Team
anyone?
Carlos?
Yeah. I don't think I care.
Yeah,
And
Meteor just,
$1 just proves it.
yeah, $1 could change my mind. No, but Meteor just forgot to bind something, I guess.
Yeah.
But scrolling, yeah, mouse 4.
I guess he doesn't care as much as we do.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he cares as much as we do.
Commentator's doing an amazing job though today.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
just-
I think we actually prepared so well for this. You're looking really good, sir.
Thank you so much. I am doing fine.
How was your sleep?
It was good today. Yeah, not bad. Had some nice breakfast earlier for Hotline Miami. Run by a person I don't really mind, Jack.
Great run. I don't care about the person.
Could have been
really. Could have
great
been really anyone
Or,
else.
or bad, and actually it was. It was a really good run.
It was an amazing run.
No, actually, it was a terrible run.
Wait.
Yeah, Jack is a Carlos, so
Yes,
like.
of course. Of course.
Oh my god.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't remember.
Okay, well, Sorix going for this trick here, and it's
actually gonna show
it's a
Meteor how
stupid
it's
trick.
done.
thankful.
No, actually,
got
it's
the
a genius
RNG here.
trick. It's a genius trick.
Commentators being
grind,
confused, of course, after this long session of praising themselves. Wow, amazing clapping here by Team 1.
The teamwork on
teamwork
the energy on
is
Team
superior.
Carlos, on Team.
Yeah,
Team 1.
commentators are not doing a good job right now.
Yeah.
Like, don't donate for the commentators again at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
$1 could change my mind.
but yeah, Sorix going through one of the coolest sections in the game. The atrium here, going out of bounds, going for a really cool trick. This climb is pretty difficult. Needs to look at precise angle to the wall. No issue here. It's going to go for the infinite wall climb up. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I
All of
hate
this is
it.
so
Actually,
difficult.
don't care. Don't care, didn't ask. Almost died.
Who would watch?
Almost died again. Almost died again, but like
Who would watch this?
he of course does not die. He is beautiful.
Of course. You don't even know how hard it is to get through that entire thing without any hiccups.
And he actually has to do everything again, and this is gonna put them neck
Wow.
to neck there on the same screen. Literally 2 seconds apart, doing the exact same trick.
Of course,
and because
Sorix
of the
ahead.
awesome multiplayer mod that we're all running
Oh.
now, they can actually see each other too, which makes it extra
Sorix
crazy.
leaving Meteor in the dust with the
And Meteor
advanced
dying, of
strats.
course. That makes perfect sense. He's on
Wow.
Team Carlos.
Of course, I would die too.
Yeah, no. And Sorix actually taking his time here, has to do the entire thing again, has to climb here out of bounds, beautifully getting up there. Meteor, in the meantime, failing the infinite wall climb, going for a backup strat, as he always has to do. He's a Team Carlos player. And Sorix, meanwhile, going for the wall boost here up. Up there's a really simple setup for it. He just needs to look down and jump into the trigger, and there's no issues.
Wow,
of
of
course,
course
on
he
the
gets it,
second time,
of
beautiful.
course. Easy.
And that puts Team 1 in the lead by, I would say, 15 to 20 seconds. Just gonna come a bit closer because I'm off camera. I'm just gonna shrink a little bit, you know, become a little bit smaller. Yeah, and then drop AVP here by Sorix, done correctly, has the Dragon Lore. He's gonna
and he's
hold
gonna-
A here. He's gonna have a
Oh
smoke,
my god.
go into the controls. Doesn't have shoot bind.
He
bound to
doesn't have
correct-
the scope bound because he no scopes all the shots normally.
Yeah.
But for the actually wallbang, easy.
Actually, was it easy?
Was it easy?
Yeah, just going for it again.
It was
Easy
easy. It
drop
was
AVP stat there, very nice. And meanwhile, Meteor catching up, actually missing the exact same way that Sorix did.
That is so
That is really bad. That is really bad. It has to do the entire checkpoint again, so that means Juan, of course, is now a solid, I would say,
look at
minute
this.
ahead.
Sorix dropping from an insane height.
Insane. But yeah, I don't really mind either way.
Wow.
No, what do you mean?
Not even
wow?
breaking his leg. Oh,
You
wow.
were thinking about me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was.
That makes sense.
I was.
Yeah.
I was.
That makes sense.
I was thinking about how long we're able to stand here.
Yeah, for like
and
a while. I
Watch
guess.
this.
Could be for like 1 minute and 45 seconds roughly. Then the estimate is gone. But it's like whatever at this point.
You know, you think there's any chance they'll hold this underestimate?
And Meteor going out of bounds here, I guess. Not going out of bounds, but in the end, it's just a video game. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, can't you just play it as intended? Why do you have to do all this extra stuff?
I love that sound so much. Thank you, Sorix, for showing that off. That was a beautiful
Actually,
sound.
Sorix, that was an amazing sound.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you
Yeah.
saw it already. My bad.
And Sorix being in the last, pretty much on the last hard trick in the run, which is of course no problem for him.
Putting his headset on for the last trick to make sure he really hears what's going on.
Yeah, just like he was so smart to take it off because of the loud explosion noise.
Yeah.
Just prepared his ears, and Meteor actually vaulting into his death here. That is kind of cringe, but of course he's a Carlos. It makes sense, and actually don't
I actually don't care.
care again. I don't know what it's with the 0-0 this time, guys. Like I've never had so many 0-0s, but you really seem to enjoy that for some reason.
Never had so many zeros playing a video game at the same
Yeah.
time.
I mean, maybe they just let us play.
Oh yeah,
We could just like, can we take
Should we
over?
just play? I mean, do you guys even know how to do these strats?
Yeah, well, Sorix going for it again.
You're
And
supposed
Meteor finally getting to the checkpoint.
Yeah,
Very nice.
took him long enough. Yeah. Sorix.
But yeah, I just want to go do something else. And $1, nothing could change my mind except for $1
He
maybe.
got on the elevator finally.
And Sorix.
And we're overestimate actually, so
No. But yeah.
yeah. I mean, we could
Yeah.
just go eat now. I think.
Yeah, we could just go eat. And $1 coming in. I love Sorix.
I actually
Beautiful.
hate Sorix.
And it's so. I hate Sorix. Why was it? It's commentators are not on point today with their eyesight, and of course Sorix failing that trick. That trick you'll need to land into a loading zone. You will see that they get it when on the bottom left-hand side there's a little circle that is spinning at the end of all of this really complicated out-of-bounds stuff. Sorix needs to jump off this elevator here, but of course he's going to fail it
Meteor
again.
Just floating in the air with his feet up.
Beautiful. It's quick
Wow,
thinking.
so
Also
stylish.
dropping AVP, getting into the same chapter here as Sorix, and going for cool movement. And Sorix gets it. There you go. Yeah, you can clap, but was it really that impressive?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think so. Yeah, and loud noise coming up here for Meteor. I just want to turn those headphone users up. Just chilling.
Just chilling.
Just chilling. Really cool.
Chilling, looking at the gas leak. Wow.
That is cool. That is
wow,
really cool.
that is a wild
That is really
trick.
cool.
Clap it up, definitely. So impressive.
But that is pretty precise and a cool little strat to save a few seconds, I guess. And Meteor showing it off, of course, being on the better team, Carlos. Team 1 may win this race, but Team Carlos wins in my heart every time.
Does Sorix understand how to use an elevator?
And there's a lot of people up there, I think. Wyvery #1. But yeah, I don't know why Sorix is showing them off. Should be maybe showing off some better gameplay, being on Team 1. Failing that trick, that Meteor is going to get first try here, of course. Has to practice that night and day. Like, I've seen him play, if that accept checkpoint, at least 500 times today.
Meteor actually has such a beautiful shirt on.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Beautiful shirt. Getting out of bounds here. And needs to do the same trick that Sorix was doing earlier. Falling into the loading zone here and then pressing pause at a precise timing.
Of course he gets it. Immediately.
That looks good. That looks
Immediately
very
gets
good.
it. Oh my god, immediately.
A little bit lower.
Risky.
And
He
there we
gets
go.
it, of
Nice
course.
first try.
I
Very
didn't
nice.
even know why I doubted that. Sorix has one more trick, but I mean, who cares really?
Yeah, Sorix going for the server room clip here, the last trick in the game, and actually
Gets
that
it.
means
Yeah,
one
yeah, gets
is
it.
gonna win this race. There's nothing, maybe tree strats again.
Could you really call
Yeah,
them
but,
winners?
Yeah, you can clap, but I have to inform you that Sorix unfortunately practiced that, and that was really smart by Sorix.
Oh my
really,
god!
Really cool, and Team 1 is gonna win this race
T
by
minus
a
10?
deserved amount of $98, and I really, really love them.
Yes. Look at the fan club that is gathered here. The moment we go over, look at them. They're all here to support
They're
the best
all
team.
here. They were here the
Fans,
entire time.
yes.
They were believers just like we were, and Team 1 is finally gonna take it again after 5
Oh my god!
rigged races.
Incredible! Incredible! Incredible.
I cannot believe I am here for this day again.
Again.
Like, it has been so long, so
Yes.
many tears, so
Yes.
many years. Eris being on the team.
A lot of people
and
started to lose
throwing,
hope.
and still somehow we won. It's
I was
finally,
beginning
it
to lose hope.
Feels so good.
But then someone donated $100.
They donated it to the best team, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
That's a $100 anonymous donation just to put it to Team 1. We have $10 from Sphere, who says, I have one for Juan, just one hypothetical Juan, as one the Wonder Kid, the rising #1 of Formula One. Juan wonders, should Juan only win Formula 1 year with Juan? What? Oh my God, help! Want to have won the one in round 1, Juan.
I cannot believe Meteor just died. I have to say that. I have to give it to them, even though I hate Meteor. He's a terrible guy, but
Finding new ways to
finding
mess up
new
this
ways
trick.
to mess up somehow, being on Team Carlos. But he's on the final trick in the game, and there he gets
Okay,
it, and that
yeah,
means
nice,
the
nice.
race is finally over. Pity claps in the audience, I can see, but mostly concerned faces here for this Carlos gameplay.
Gents, I just want to check.
I
We're
mean-
$98 ahead for Team 1. Does anybody even want to see this horrible gameplay?
No,
Can we
we-
not
I
just
think we can
mercy
just
this?
turn this off now. I think
Let's
we can
just
go
let's just
Please.
mercy this. Let's just
cut 'em
mercy
off,
this.
just cut 'em off.
We're gonna get some Team Juan donations in. Team Juan says day one. Let's go Juan. I still believe in you. This is the year of Juan from Wyvery. Wyvery again. Juan represent Team Juan. Fnuzzy, only Juan team from me. I think that might be a bad name. So I'm not going to read your name. I apologize. $40 from name that looks a bit suspect. Team Juan. Juan trying all the trick.
Time.
$17 from Juan Gira. The donation reader is a great person. That one's talking about me, not the other one.
No, absolutely. Clearly, it must be me. I'm with Team 1.
$10 from Anonymous for Team Juan. $1 from AP Waffle. $1 to change it. Oh, I shouldn't have read that donation. That's for a bad team. $10 from the Juan and only. Donor message Juan for Team Juan. More bad team donations. $1 from Anonymous for Team Juan. $10 from Alia. Team commentators from Team Juan. I think that's us for donations. Thank you, everyone. You put an amazing run, especially those on Team Juan. Team Carlos, you know, step up next time. Horrible players. Get it together. Stay in the practice room more. Why are you guys
Can we
doing
give it up
runs?
one more last time?
Yes, give
for
it
the
up one
teams,
more time.
please? Thank you so much for having us. Thank you, Lei, for commentating. Thank you, Tech, for living through all of this every single time and cut us off at any point, please.
And of course, thank you to Sajiki for also commentating.